All right, I thought last night was our most complete game to this point. I thought we did a lot of good things at the defensive end of the floor. We were much better in offensive transition. I thought our guys took better shots throughout the course of the game. Getting Brandon back definitely helped us because it gave us a little bit more of a post presence. So I thought from start to finish, we did a lot of good things. And one thing we tried to stress the last couple of days after the Catholic game was being a little bit better in the half court defensively, which I think we held them to under 43% from the floor. Our goal was 42. And then taking some better shots and being a little more efficient on the offensive end, and we shot up over 50%. So we had 19 assists on, I think, like 35 field goals, or 25, which is a very good stat. And then we turned them over 21 times. So we were plus 11 in the turnover category, which when you're running and pressing is something that you try to emphasize to your guys to gain more possession. So I was pleased with that. At this point.
So I thought, like Coach Potts said, last night's game was probably our most complete game of the season. It was good to get to 4-4, 500 on the year. Thought we played well on both ends, offensively, defensively. A really good team effort. I think we had 4 or 5 guys in double figures, which was good.
At this point in the season, we're 4-4. I think we're playing some good basketball. Even the games that we didn't come out on the win side, we've competed and done some good things. And as a young team, we just got to keep developing. And I think as the guys understand more about the style and what we're trying to do to people, we've had more success, especially some of the young guys, the freshmen that are playing major minutes for us, and then even the returners, Brandon, Sean, and Isaiah, who are playing a lot of minutes, are starting to feel more comfortable with where they'll get shots on the floor and where our defensive rotations are. So to be 4-4, I'd obviously rather be 8-0, but to be 4-4, I think we're in a good spot. I think we're playing good basketball. We just got to continue to do that. Obviously, one game left before we get an extended break here, and you obviously won't get a chance to play again until 2016. So you want to go in, hopefully playing well and on a win at the end of the first half of the year. So we just got to continue to do the things we've done to this point. And I think if our guys stay focused, we can continue to play well. And obviously, when we get back after the break and get more into playing in the league consistently, hopefully continue to do the things we've done to this point.
Going on the season, I think it's good being 4-4. We're playing well, a lot different style of play than last year. Just a lot of running. Coach gives us a lot of freedom to shoot on the offensive end, as long as we're playing hard on defense. And I think that's really making people play defense and get into someone and guard. Playing 94 feet, which is pretty tiring at times, but it makes the game a lot funner. The crowd gets into it. It gets us into it. It's just a good time to play.
Sean's been great. He's been a guy for us that is playing a ton of minutes and is doing a little bit of everything for us. He's been great at the defensive end of the floor. He usually draws the opposing team's best player on the perimeter, so he's got a large responsibility there. He shot the ball very well from 3. I think he's up over 35%. I think it's around 37 or 38. So he's doing a good job shooting the ball. I think the best thing that he does is he sets a tone for us. He competes at a high level. He plays extremely hard. I think as hard as anybody we have. He's right there with Jake McGee, who I mentioned before. I think those two guys fly around and give us some good energy. And he's a guy I can count on to handle the basketball, to shoot the basketball, to get guys shots. He's second on the team in assists. So he's doing a little bit of everything for us. He doesn't always jump off the stat page per se, but I think he's our most complete guy at the end of every game. He usually rebounds the ball. He has a couple of assists. He scores the basketball, and then obviously the defensive stuff doesn't show up on a box score, but he's been extremely important for our young guys to continue to develop. He sets a good example for them. So, we're looking for him to continue to do the things he's done to this point. The load that he's carrying is not going to change. He's going to continue to play a lot of minutes and have to be, a guy that does some things for us on the offensive end and the defensive end.